Hello, fellow students, and welcome to the December episode of the Falcon News Network. December is the time of joy and cheer. And for what reason is this desolate month the time of giving? Why, Christmas, of course. That's why today we have decided to bring a little holiday cheer to a household where Christmas often doesn't come. But first, a reading of an excerpt from Clement Clark Moore's poem, A Visit from St. Nicholas.
I only got 30 seconds left.
What?
30 seconds left for this bit. What do we do
Cue
now?
Santa Claus!
30 seconds. Oh! What are you doing in my house? Now!
How do you feel about this opportunity?
Get out of my house! On the cop! Get Very good!
FNN 27, scene 1, take 1.
Okay, here we go,
That
and
clicks.
on your own
Click.
time.
Click.
Thank you very much, officer. It's great.
So there's the introduction. I think we're supposed to be reading the teleprompter.
Good morning, and welcome to episode 27 of the Foothills News
That's a
Network.
big number. Can you even count that high?
I'm your host, Mr. Campos, and this is my co-host, Mr. Bonner. You read host too.
I'm host too. She's not supposed to giggle either. Good evening. No, wait. Didn't you just say that already? Like, are we like? Welcome to episode 27
You know,
again.
you just repeat it. Like we're introducing. Go back to the beginning.
Yeah, like in chorus.
No, it's not at the same time. Okay, we'll start over.
We'll start
You
over.
just read your lines, okay? and scene.
Okay.
Good morning, and welcome to episode 27 of the Foothills News Network.
It's Falcon News Network.
Good morning, and welcome to episode 27 of the Falcons News Network. I'm your host, Mr. Campos, and this is my co-host, Mr. Bonner.
We've already introduced ourselves, so we could probably just cut that all.
Let's go to the Falcon thing.
Yeah.
So what segment is coming up next?
Well, up next is the cynical world of Harriet Smith. Now, they've won this award thing for a few times, but I found out that hosts can also be voted to win.
So people could vote for us to win.
Now, and I also think it's interesting, given the fact that Harriet, when I met her, knew absolutely nothing. So any skills that she demonstrates in her show are all basically due to me.
You really should have the trophy for
Yeah.
her to win.
And it should be like a proxy trophy,
proxy
just to
trophy.
Mr. Bonner.
I agree.
Anyway, here's Harriet's thing.
Yeah, whatever.
So, what's happening now? Harriet's taking the camera and she really sucks. She's really bad at it.
One day we'll all be dead and none of this will matter.
Hello, and welcome back to The Cynical World, episode 4. This episode, we go to Chinook and do some Christmas shopping. Do you know what I think about Christmas? Deck the halls with boughs of no. It's the Christmas special! Guys, look, this Christmas tree's almost as big as my ego. Okay. Hashtag Elfie, more like hashtag I want to be relatable to teens. And how do you feel about Christmas as a holiday?
Oh, I don't really like it much.
I don't like it either. A random wall hiding construction. We don't know about that at our school. Showing a little bit too much shoulder there, ma'am. I think you need to be sent home from class.
You'll never take me alive.
Poor parenting, ladies and gentlemen. You get off there right now, young lady.
I don't know. It's a nice shot. It's pretty out.
Instagram! Harriet, if you had the chance to ask Santa Claus for one thing, what would you ask for? A will to live would be nice.
Must be cheerful, aren't I?
Cheerful's overrated.
Okay.
There's too much cheer this time. If it's the ringing of the bells, I can practically feel the festive spirit. It's awful. As you can see, Taylor and I are being really healthy this holiday season. It's almost like we eat away our feelings.
Drifting through the wind, wanting to start again.
Ooh, cinematic. It's windy.
So much effort.
Our next segment is called If You Laugh, You Lose. Spoiler, everyone loses.
Just a reminder to everyone that you can still vote for us and our segment, and you will be voting for the hosts, not this next segment. Okay.
All right, for the holidays today, we will be sharing with you some of our favorite dad jokes.
We've never seen them before. There's apparently a challenge aspect to it, and so if you laugh, I get a point, and if I laugh, which won't happen, you'll get a point.
All right.
Ladies first.
Ladies first, eh? I didn't know your mom was here. What do you call a kid who doesn't believe in Santa? A rebel without a clause.
Ooh, that's good. What is Santa's favorite singer? Elvis Presley. What kind of motorcycle does Santa ride? A Harley Davidson.
Or why is Santa so good at karate?
I don't know why.
Because he has a black belt.
It's a good one. It's got me there.
Almost got you. Almost. Why are mummies such big fans of Christmas? Because they enjoy rapping. 1 point me! Yes! What is a snowman's favorite breakfast food?
Pop-Tarts.
Frosted Flakes.
They're great.
Yes, they're great. Don't spit that on me.
What do you call Santa's helper?
Don't know.
Subordinate clauses.
True. We usually call them outsourced workers in China, but that's in social studies.
Mexicans.
Right. What do snowmen wear on their heads?
Hats.
No, ice caps. I don't think it's a Tim Hortons one. Like, it would make their hair brown.
It's double. What kind of cars do elves drive? Toyotas.
Oh, Toyotas. Yeah. Like your Echo.
No, it got crashed.
Oh.
So now I drive around them.
Into a snowman?
No, I got smoked in McDonald's parking lot.
Why was the snowman rummaging in the bag of carrots?
I don't know why.
He was picking his nose.
I could see that. What do snowmen call their kids? Children. That's
Like-
what the wife calls the snowman.
Sure.
What do you call a bankrupt Santa? Saint Nicholas?
Yes. Yeah. He must have a wife. What happened to the man who stole the Advent calendar?
He ate the chocolate.
No, he got 25 days. And that's our dad jokes for today. If you want more, too bad. You already got enough Christmas presents.
Do you know what's spicy and not single?
Tell me.
Mr. Hunter.
Hey everyone, welcome to Spicy Singles Episode 2. This week we have Mr. Hunter, the principal of the comp. How are you doing today?
Good, I think.
Are you excited about this?
I'm excited about the ice cream and about the wings.
All of these are prepared by me, especially.
That makes me worry even more. One. That's hot.
That's hot.
That's hot.
We have a good show in store for us. That is our Wicked Reaper hot wing. It is 2.2 million on the Scoville scale, which is a measurement of heat. And currently our old hottest sauce is 300,000. So you should have a good time with this one.
How do you eat that? What's wrong with you? My lips are on fire.
You stop feeling them in a minute.
I'm Jack.
And I'm Kyle.
And this is JK Food Reviews. What is your name and what do you do?
I'm Rob Bolton and I own Big Sky Barbecue.
Why did you open Big Sky Barbecue?
There was definitely a need in this area and Alberta in general for a barbecue house, Texas style.
What's your favorite part about the barbecue?
Barbecue is a passion, so you need to be in it for the love of meat.
So, would you like to say anything to the Falcon School?
Yeah, come on down.
All right, we're here at the Big Sky Barbecue Pit. They're really fast with their food, and the food looks amazing, if I do say so myself. What are your opinions?
I can't wait to eat this. Kyle, what do you think about the serving size?
Serving size, perfect. I give it 4 out of 5 serving sizes.
I'd give it 5 out of 5 serving sizes.
Taste, I give it 6 out of 5 taste buds.
I'd give it 5 out of 5.
The price, I'd give it 5 out of $5 bills. See you next time on JK's Food Review.
I looked through the Falcons clothing catalog this morning and funny enough, no cardigans. Apparently, Under Armour doesn't make cardigans.
Don't worry, if I stopped dressing like this, I would dress like you. But we digress.
Roll the clip.
The benefits are multitudinous in that we have lots of opportunity to engage in text that is largely not accessible by the general classroom. We, of course, are doing the Alberta Learning Curriculum, but we enhance that with the College Board curriculum, which focuses more so on literary aspects, extra literary device, text that is a little bit more classic, a little tougher to navigate, and then along with that we layer on literary lenses and then literary movements as well.
I feel that it allows me to have more knowledge, and so it helps me like in the future, and it gives me more skills where a normal class would not.
Readers, people who are genuinely enthused with language, who can tap into the inner thematic understandings associated with language.
Word Wednesday. Word Wednesday.
What can students learn from foods?
Well, foods, as we set it up here at the comp, is really a life skill. We do give kids a good background that if they need to go off to college or plan to go off to college and study cooking or baking, they have that background knowledge. But the vast majority of my kids are just taking it to learn, get exposed to the kitchen and learn some techniques to feed themselves as soon as they move out. You know, it truly is a life skill that everybody should learn in terms of how cheap it is to feed your family yourself as opposed to eating out.
What do you like about cooking?
I personally like the creativity, the chance to bring your own ideas about plating, arrangement, flavors, flavor combinations and marriages like that. I just find it all sort of fascinating and fun. I've always played with food ever since I was a kid.
So I'm Candace Dennison. I'm the Communications and Public Relations Manager for Foothill School Division. What we have going on here is a German documentary film crew who's come into the Composite High School, and they're following Alexandra, or also known as Sandy, who's an EA, and just her German life now in Canada and what that looks like.
Hey there guys, I'm here with Miss G to ask her a few questions about why the film documentary crew is here. So, what is your story?
Well, I'm an EA here in school, and I'm also an immigrant. My family moved here from Germany 4.5 years ago, and this documentary is about Germans that immigrated to different countries and how they integrate, what their new life looks like, what their jobs are. Yeah, and that's why they're here with me today.
How do you like your position now?
I love it. I love being in Okotoks. I love working as an EA. It's great.
How much is the camera?
Camera is 65,000 euros. The optics is about 27,000 euros. So
Wow. Like probably around
it's like
it's worth more than Dominic.
Yikes! And we let Harriet hold it.
So how did you get into camera work?
I went to university to study something. Well, then it was a long way. When you finish courses at a university, you think you're able to do it, but it takes still a long time. But this is 20 years ago now.
Do you know what is the absolute worst?
Tell me, Mr. Bonner, what's the absolute
When
worst?
students bake cookies and don't bring you any.
Cue Chantel Does Things, episode 2, making cookies that aren't for my teachers.
Hi guys, my name is Chantel and this is Alex and where's Dominic?
Come on, you gotta show
Princess. And this is Chantel Does Things. So today we're going to be making gingerbread men because we can bake. And by we, I mean her. Because Dominic and I don't bake. Because I can't bake. Alex made the gingerbread. So I want to pet it!
Fine!
I want to pet it! So now we're going to roll out the dough. But first, payback!
What is this?
It's yours. Just put it on. Okay, so now that our hands are clean and Dominic's in an apron,
Oh, beautiful.
we're gonna start.
I'm gonna start. This is Chantel.
We're gonna
Does
start.
Things. Oh.
Oh, look at, oh my gosh, she's doing so well. Hold on.
There's more cat hair.
Is there? Where?
We're gonna
Okay.
so much cat hair.
I'm gonna use more flour than
So, babe!
Flour is your friend. Go for it. Cookie.
When Grandpa tries to take a selfie. Perfect!
So we have baked our cookies. Look how cute they are. And now we are going to decorate them. Alex and I made icing while Dominic sat there and played guitar for like 20 minutes straight.
Yeah.
And we're gonna decorate it with a lot of sugar. So let's go.
No.
And that was the end of this episode of Chantel Does Things. Stop it! Bye.
I was in a musical once.
Really? Tell me about that.
I played a guy called Shadrach who got burned in a furnace. That's it.
We just wanted to know a really simple question. What is your favorite 80s dance move?
Definitely the sprinkler.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the sprinkler on that one.
I have no clue. I can't dance worth anything. So we've gotten a lot of students say that they really like this sprinkler dance move. Was that pretty popular when you were in high school?
It was. I may have invented that. I can't be sure. I don't want to take full credit, but it may have been my move.
Where are the funds from the 80s dance going, and why did you choose to accept food bank donations?
So all of the funds from the 80s dance are going towards the Breakfast Club program, and the reason that we chose to accept the food items was so that we can kind of get the Breakfast Club started as soon as possible, because when people donate those items, then we can just, we don't have to go out and buy the items, we can just kind of start it and then use the money to continue to maintain the program.
Do any of the outfits bring back any memories of what you would wear?
Actually, no.
BT Dubs, I'm ready for the robot takeover.
It says that I have to say something witty about Janakos. Got nothing.
Roll the clip.
Hello, my name is Mr. Janakos. Welcome to Robotics. Today we're going to be discussing the various projects that are seen in robotics, and we're going to be kind of looking at the new space here. Students will encounter 3 different platforms in robotics. The first platform they'll encounter is this MBOT. Robot programming is considerably different than your typical MBOT. The coding language we use here is called Robot C, and here you can see that it's considerably more structured and has considerable more detail.
The flight simulator was donated to us by Jazz Aviation. It's a great way to learn how to fly. We have an amazing teacher with it. It's not exactly like a real plane, but it teaches you everything you need to know to be able to fly.
The reason I joined robotics is because of Mr. Janakos. He's a great teacher and I really just wanted to be in a class that he taught.
I'm working on my VexBot here.
VexBots are highly adaptable. And here's one. The inspiration for this VexBot is like a Panzer type tank.
I'm working on having its arm be able to rotate around instead of just staying forward. The original time that I did that, it was too wobbly, so I had to add these stabilizers so that whenever the gear spun, the stabilizers would move as well so that it doesn't fall over.
We program its cortex, which is its brain, kind of sits about there. So you can hear the variation in sound as I lift it off the magnet. See, it's no longer playing, and then back it goes onto the magnet. Second platform is this Dragon Tail. It's a little more advanced. It has an Arduino type brain, if you will, and it runs on like a Robot C type code. Hydraulics is a big part of robotics. So a basic understanding of hydraulics is necessary in order to understand how robots move. In this case, a student has elected to create a hydraulic crane for their hydraulic project. So it moves just like you would expect the claw from Toy Story to move, and you can literally move it back and forth, all created with popsicle sticks and syringes.
I really like how you can be creative yet go deeper into how robotics work.
It must be nice to be a math teacher and have all that extra time.
What's your name? Are you excited for Christmas break, and what will you be doing?
Yes, I am very excited for the Christmas break. Sitting on my couch and watching some Netflix, maybe some chill.
We're going around to talk to people about what they're going to do over the holiday. What's your name?
I'm Carter Bradley.
You looking forward to the holiday?
Oh yeah.
What are you going to do over it?
Go snowboarding.
Very nice. Interview over. Ben! 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 Benny! Ben!
Yes.
What's your name?
Ben. I am going to sing Christmas carols and snowboard.
What is the meaning of Christmas?
Love.
Fake. It's feeding a fat man cookies and milk gifts. In other words, me.
A lot of gifts.
What's your name?
Jillian.
What grade are you in?
11.
You looking forward to the holiday?
Yeah.
What are you gonna do over it?
Hang out with family and sleep.
Lovely. Interview over.
Do you know why I wear a tie?
No, why?
So I look important, but not so important that people ask me to do stuff.
Do you know why I don't wear a tie?
Tell me.
Because I hate them. Anyway, we should
let's introduce the actual clip. So the grade 10s have been competing to get their clips on the Falcons News Network.
Like a competition, like we could win a competition like as hosts.
If people vote for us because we're better than everybody else, then yes.
So then is this segment called proof that Mr. Stevens actually does something?
I think it's called proof that we're better than grade 10s.
Excellent. Roll
the clip.
I am here with Mr. Vanderveen, and we're just gonna ask him 3 questions about workouts. So the first question I have for you is, how can we stay healthy?
Well, you need to stay active and you need to eat right. In fact, they say being healthy is about 80% nutrition and 20% active. So healthy choices in the kitchen are what really matter.
Thank you. My second question for you is, how can we stay motivated to work out?
Staying motivated is a tough thing sometimes, but by keeping the workouts fun and diverse, you can keep workouts fun and engaging. Routine is the enemy. Avoid routine. Keep things different and fun.
Okay, so my last question I have for you today is, what are your 3 favorite movements?
Sure, my 3 favorite movements are, and in this order, air squats, push-ups, and pull-ups. Mr. D's 3 favorite movements, you can do them almost anywhere. They're very safe, and Anastasia did a terrific job.
Hi, I'm Kaylee, and we're at the Santa skating party. So what has your favorite part been so far?
I think it's been the music.
The great big sea with the train, that was wonderful. Now we're here at the rec center for the second part of the skating event. Okay, so you organized the event. What's your name?
I'm Jeanette Messer. I'm the Community Programs and Events Manager for the town of Okotoks.
And why did you organize this event?
Well, this has actually been about 15 years that we've been running this event. This year we got some sponsorship through the Canada 150 grant for Skate Day, so we were able to extend it, so we're really happy to be able to do that this year.
And do you think it's going well so far?
Oh, I think it's going really, really well. We've got some help from the Okotoks Oilers, which is always really good. And we've got Santa and his 2 little elves helping him, so I think it's a really good turnout, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
And this has been episode 27 of the Falcons News Network.
And remember, in case I don't want to belabor the obvious, but vote for your hosts and not Harriet for the best segment.
You're not gonna win!
And this has been episode 27 of the Falcons News Network.
And remember, it goes without saying to vote for your hosts and not Harriet for best segment.
Start it over.
Okay, final set.
This is like outtake after outtake.
Okay, final set. 3, 2.
And this has been episode 27 of the Falcons News Network.
And remember, it goes without saying to vote for your hosts for best segment and not Harriet.
Or you could vote for me, because do you really want these 2 to have bragging rights?